And we are back for the grand finals between Red Horse and Run It Down. Both these teams competing for that $500 prize pool, which is twice as good as the 250 prize pool you get if you are in second place. I know Zatomo joining me, Sophie. Sophie, how are you feeling about the names of the two teams?
Run it down on Red Horse?
Yeah.
Why? What is? Am I supposed to feel a certain way?
Yes, you are, because most of the people, most normal people will say, "How do you feel about the two teams?" But we don't care about that. I want to know how you feel about the two teams' names. You know?
mm, well, I'm used to Run It Down because I played with them. I think it was 2 seasons ago, and
Hmm.
then Red Horse. I just like Red Horse's name because it reminds me of home,
I thought it reminds you of beer, but yeah, well,
which is
so,
home.
which is home. Beer is home. All right, beer is home. Well, yeah, those are the two teams competing. I think we have the draft ready, so we can go in at any moment, and we'll see what they're working with. And here we go. Grimstroke coming out
Radiant
for
team
Gia.
pick.
Was run down, starting off with the Void Spirit and Snapfire. We haven't
Radiant
seen a lot
team
of this
ban.
today.
Wow, it seems like they know what they want to pick. They're picking fast.
Dire team ban.
This
Yeah.
Void also like a first pick Void is very interesting.
Yeah, it is. Yeah, first pick Void Spirit. I mean, they must really believe in it, you know? Like, they're like, yes, this is, we believe we have the best Void Spirit mid in the world. Might as well just take it early before it gets banned. And in the meantime, Red Horse, they do get rid of the
10
Undying, the
seconds
Timber Saw, and the
remaining.
Faceless Void. I like the aggression that Red Horse showed
5
in Game
seconds
3 with the
remaining.
Grimstroke Earth Spirit. That very in-out style of combat. You know, you ink swell the Earth Spirit, he rolls in. You might have a follow-up with a couple of Blink Dagger holders.
Radiant
It was
team
really
ban.
good.
Yeah, I agree with that. That combo is gnarly. I
Dire
mean,
team
thinking
ban.
about all like the plays they made last game, whew, so exciting. I hope to see the same things over again. Hmm. This Snapfire though, I think this is the first time we've seen Snapfire today, so I'm excited to see how this plays out. I wonder if they're gonna pick like one of those off lanes that have a lot of crowd control. So I
10
wonder
Mm.
if they're gonna
seconds
get the
remaining.
Mars or a Tide Hunter.
Even Sand King is not that bad.
Yeah, Sand
5
King.
seconds
But we are
remaining.
seeing that at least the Faceless Void, probably the best combo with the Snapfire, is gone. But still, you
Radiant
got a
team
few
ban.
more. Tide Hunter is really good with the Snapfire. Just in the laning stage, is super strong. You know, you Cookie, Gush, little
Anchor
Shredder.
Smash.
There's a lot of
Yeah.
damage there. So we'll see what they go with here.
A lot of
And
minus armor also.
yeah, that all that adds up to a very
10
strong
seconds
Anchor Smash
remaining.
because it's like bonus physical damage on top of your attack.
Right.
So
5 seconds
Red
remaining.
Horse, if they go with a Ricky, I feel like that Ricky is gonna suffer. At least Grimstroke feels like she's definitely gonna suffer. You know.
Yeah, that is very true. I mean, Void Spirit is just one of those heroes that can get on top of your supports really easily. I mean, if this Grimstroke gets out good Phantom Embraces, I think it actually might not be a problem. But
Mm.
if that Remnant goes out onto the Grimstroke before the Phantom Embrace connects, it's bye bye Grim.
I wonder if Red Horse will consider taking the Necro mid. We saw in game one, Miri was the
Dire
Void Spirit. She was
team
up
ban.
against KJ's Necro mid, and they were like, "Yeah, this is a nightmare." So if they know it's a Void Spirit mid, you might as well take it for yourself. Win the lane, win the game.
Right. And the thing is though, if I like recall correctly, if it's Aurora on mid, that's gonna be a
10
really
seconds remaining.
big struggle for me because I'm not sure if like how high ranked the
5
mid was
seconds
last game,
remaining.
KJ. But if I know Aurora, she is quite strong.
I mean, both these teams making it all the way to the finals. Like we know we're dealing with the top tier, right? It's like I'm pretty sure both teams know exactly what they're doing. It's interesting ban from the Ricky because we were saying like Snapfire Tide Hunter against Ricky is a lot of damage he can bring to them, but they're like, yeah, we don't want to do it. That he is very elusive, and I imagine they want someone who like they don't have to worry about jumping out of all their damage. So maybe Jug might not be a bad ban as well.
Hmm. They're getting low on reserve time on Run It Down. That's a little scary, especially when they have how many
Dire
more picks
team
to
pick.
make.
Three, right? Along with a few bats. Hey, Juggernaut, there you go. I'm telling you, I should be coaching one of these teams.
Indeed, you
Hmm.
should. I mean, I'm sure you probably could if you wanted to.
I imagine. No, it'll be like one of those players' dads showing up and getting
10 seconds remaining.
1 out of 100 predictions right. They'll be like,
5 seconds
son,
remaining.
that hero, the Primal Beast, he looks scary. I don't think you should play against him. Just don't play against that hero. And then he
Primal
picks
Beast
him.
and Snapfire don't even look like they're from the same universe.
Aren't they sort of related or something like that?
Snapfire's so cute.
Radiant
The
team
Mortimer,
pick.
he's so adorable. And
Oracle.
Oracle.
All right, keeping their offlane option open. I kind of like this. They don't want to reveal. You want to take an offlane early. Then they pick something like a Drow Ranger, and you're like, all right, there's no way we can actually sort of win this lane with our snap and offlane. So yeah, take the
10
Oracle. I
seconds
like it.
remaining.
Good save. Can also, I think you can remove the Inkswell buff with the
5
Oracle, which is
seconds
very
remaining.
helpful.
Oh yeah, that is true. Very interesting Oracle pick. I do like it as well.
Radiant team
And
pick.
we are getting a Pango. I like. That's fun.
Very,
See, this game is feeling more like comfort pick than before.
it's also really, we were talking about going in and out in terms of fighting, and the Pangolier is really perfect for that. By the way, his sword clips
10
to Earth Spirit.
seconds
Wait,
remaining.
watch it. Wait for it. And he just cuts him in half like he's nothing.
5
But yeah, he's
seconds
a great
Where?
he's a great Inkswell target because I don't believe you can remove the Inkswell if he's rolling. So that makes him pretty solid. And yeah, I like the Pangolier. There you go. He cuts him. Did you
Oh,
see that?
there!
It's like-
That's funny.
I always love it when you see something like that. People just like heroes just clip through them. Mars, when he's picked in the third pick, he's also just this massive person. So
You got Grimstroke painting Earth Spirit though. But yeah, I'm excited to see this Pango because I love this hero. It's so fun and you just create so much chaos during fights. You're rolling around. It's very versatile. You can play it mid, you can play it offlane, you can play it
Dire
support.
team pick.
that's true. Actually, there.
Luna.
Oh, I had a feeling that they were going to go for some sort of ranged carry, because like Snapfire and if you went Tidehunter, Mars, Sand King, Nightstalk, all these are like would have eaten a melee carry. So they're like, all right, you know what?
10
You're right.
seconds
We can't
remaining.
handle it. Let's go with the Luna. So good, great tower push by the way
5
with the
seconds
Luna.
remaining.
It's just solid overall. I like this Luna pick a lot.
I did too. I think maybe the laning might not be as strong because you don't have a melee here with the Grimstroke Inkswell.
Mhm.
I mean, you have a stun on Luna, so you
Radiant
can
team
close that
back.
gap.
Templar assassin.
TA.
Ooh, still. Hey, is this gonna be Cartier, right? I mean,
Yeah, I
Voice
think
Breath-
so.
we still have an interesting option for the offense. They're still thinking like, what do we want here to go up against the Luna and the
Dire team
Grimstroke?
ban.
Red Horse, by the way, Necrophos is still in the pool, and they could go for that Necrophos mid. Like, it's not that bad once you. Firstly, it's good against the Void Spirit, like we were talking about, and secondly, now you have a Soulbind combination with it.
Yeah.
Uh,
Very
although,
interesting.
Although to be fair,
seconds
double
remaining.
Reaper Scythe is usually pretty like it won't get 2 kills, you know. So you gotta get 2 people
5
low
seconds
HP and
remaining.
Soulbind. Usually might get like 1 dead and the other one's just stunned. So
Radiant team
unlike-
But that's still really good. I mean, 2 people just
Dire
locked down
team
for like how
ban.
many seconds?
it's 1.5. It's solid. It's solid.
That's pretty good.
Red Horse getting rid of those annoying offlaners, Centaur as well as Tidehunter. Still, Sand King is in the pool. Night Stalker still in the pool, and Necrophos is the. I feel like Necrophos is the
10
big hero right
seconds
now.
remaining.
I think this would be a good Night Stalker game.
5 seconds
By the way,
remaining.
another hero that we have seen in the DBC but not in FSL is the Death Prophet.
Radiant
Right.
team
She has not made an appearance all day, at least on the games we watched. So I wonder if Death Prophet might come up here. All right,
Death
Necro.
Prophet is just so broken right now.
She's just the best. She's the best hero. All right, I'm going with the Necrophos. I think Necrophos.
I want the DP.
Death Prophet's
10
also pretty
seconds
good.
remaining.
I think both would work really well in this situation.
I think also that Exo, because Oracle has that
5
skill. What's
seconds
it? The one that
remaining.
like you can't do magical damage, but you can do physical.
Fate's Edict.
Yeah.
I think
Exo
it's-
would be like be able to manage that.
Oh
Just
yeah,
walking around.
yeah. It's like you don't really care, right? Like if you get Fate's Edict,
Yeah.
either way you don't care because your damage from Spirit Siphon, Karen Swarm,
Dire
or
team
Crypt
pick.
Swarm, and there we go. We go with this.
Storm. Did you say Karen Swarm?
Was it? Is it Crypt Swarm? Right, Crypt Swarm. I'm sorry.
Crypt Swarm.
All right, I'm sorry. All right, run it
I'm
down.
thinking about a bunch of Karen swarming you now.
No, Karen with a C, like CAR.
I see.
yeah. Which I think a Karen
10
means
seconds
the remains of a dead body. So,
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
Not
5
Karen who
seconds
works
remaining.
works at the mall. You know, that's not the Karen who spoke to my manager last week. That's a different Karen. All right, here we go. Run down. What they go with? They go with.
Underlord.
There you go. So that's their offlane. Very interesting pick. Super
Oh
tanky.
wow.
How do you kill this Underlord this game, by the way? Like, that is
Um,
massive. The amount of damage reduction you get. You can also put on a pipe. There, I love this Underlord pick. Feels really good. So much sort of defensive abilities from Run It Down. You have Snapfire Cookie heal, Oracle heal, False Promise. Templar Assassin has the refraction charges. Like, they're so defensive on Run It Down. Red
honestly,
Horse, I like that
I
they.
don't know about the Underlord pick though.
Yes, but you're Archon 3, all right. So it's like,
I'm not.
yeah.
Um,
10
All right.
seconds
What don't you
change
like about it?
Archon to Divine.
All
But
right.
I don't know. It's just like kind of the ult just feels so like corny now. You know,
Yes.
like with
Yeah.
the. I mean, like I've seen it been utilized in a very good way, but I mean, like it's just I don't know. It's just not what it once was.
I know. It's like before. It was like this cool escape mechanism. Ulti. You're like, come on, guys. I'll save you all. Now it's like, I made a gate. So if you could like TP next to it,
I
it's like
know.
I could just TP in the freaking forest, man. I don't need your stinking TP.
Yeah.
I don't like the ulti as much as I like the old one. Felt so cool. I remember people
Yeah.
used to use it to counter like Chronosphere. You know, you channel the ultimate, you jump into a Chronosphere, you grab everyone inside, you leave. It was awesome. Now it's like I made the gate. You know, I hope he
Yeah, I
does.
don't know. Like, I definitely feel like Red Horse. I think I'm betting on Red Horse this game.
By the way, Ice Star has 15 wins in a row. That is very impressive. I've played with the Aurora. She's pretty good.
Yeah, Chalky is really good.
Yeah.
Aurora.
But wait, wait. What's her real name? Chalky?
No, that's like I think that's like well, that's what we like what we called her when we played with her. That's like
Ah.
her. I think Aurora is her actual name.
What? Oh,
Chalky is what we call her.
Aurora's a nice name actually. Much better than
Yeah, it is nice.
was it Chunky? Chumpy?
Chalky, like
Chumpy?
chalk.
Chalk. All right, Chalky.
Chalky.
Oh yeah.
Um.
So you played with Run It Down,
Mhm.
and
I
then they upgraded to a better.
did.
What role did you play?
I played offlane.
Ah.
I left because just it's a lot to it's a lot to play in
Practice.
these leagues because you have to
Yeah.
practice a lot and you have to scrim and replays
30
and whatnot.
seconds to
So
battle.
Yeah, and
yeah.
I can understand that. And now you get to you get to cast them. You're like, guys, I
Yeah.
already make money. I don't need to play. I'm making back either way.
Copium.
But well, we'll see. We'll see how this game goes for them here. I'm gonna support. I don't know. I really like this Underlord pick. Not for the ultimate. The ultimate's garbage, but I love the damage reduction. Like they're so tanky. I think I'm gonna go with Run It Down. I like their draft a little bit more. It's just so defensive.
Okay.
Uh,
Then we are on our own sides, but I'm really excited to see how Hazel plays this Pango. That oh wait, no, I think that's the platinum tier. The other one was the silver tier.
yeah, I guess must have been. But why does it change? Because the silver, like the Snapfire, right? Like I guess that is silver, but it looks so different from the
Yeah, it
bronze.
looks like it's more fancy than the gold.
Right. The gold is just it looks like very bronzy. All right. So
Yeah, it does.
so brothers against brother, not Sumail versus his brother. Just
Yawar,
yeah,
is
not-
it?
Yeah, you are. It's Void Spirit versus Storm Spirit. We'll see who do you think is gonna take it this one.
I think Aurora will. I think
Alright.
she's definitely a very like high rank mid. She's very well trained.
Well trained. What is she? A
Yes.
poodle? Well, Aurora she's in the top 1,000. Mira, she is mortal, but her rank is not revealed, so we don't know. But yes, Aurora certainly a fantastic mid. Like at least MMR aside, she's a high MMR player.
Definitely.
Mira,
But I think they both are, right? I mean, this lane is looking pretty even. Well, actually, Storm is doing really well in her last hit, so
that's the
I don't know. Very intense.
Yeah, I think I prefer Storm Spirit overall as the game goes on. Like Void Spirit, he does power spike a little harder at level 6 with that extra burst damage, but overall late game, I always feel like I want Storm. Storm on my side seems pretty good.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, you can just fly in, fly out. While if I mean your ulti is literally never on cooldown unless you don't have mana. Well, Void Spirit, it's like you use all your skills, everything's off cooldown. Then what?
Yeah, I know exactly what you mean. But either way, it's pretty much a wash right now. 6-3, 5-1. Top lane is interesting because Templar Assassins only got 3 CS. Oh, they're
Ooh, and there's a roll onto Betty, or I Star. Hazel looking to follow up. She does have the swashbuckle, but she doesn't have shield crash. Actually, quite interesting. And wow, beefy locks down too.
I guess the double. In the meantime, they do lose a courier in the bottom lane, so the first casualty of war.
Ooh, and there's a stun. Inkswell coming off with a cookie lands onto the Underlord. Just some harass here. It's very aggressive, these lanes. I'm liking it.
I know, right? It's like they are not giving the enemy a chance to breathe. They're like, yeah, we want to fight. Let's just go on every lane. I get top lane, very even. And Aurora, Mary just denies it in the end. I guess you realize you couldn't get it. That's pretty cool. I love when I see a mid ruin get denied. It's like so fancy.
Sorry, 1 second. I had to let my dog out as she was barking for these teams. She was cheering a bit too loud for Red Horse.
Wow. What kind of dog do you have again?
I have a Pomeranian. I have 3 dogs. I have a Pomeranian and 2 toy poodles.
You know, that is very strange. Yesterday, MLP also has 3 dogs. What's up with the 3 dogs thing? Why is 1 dog sort of not enough?
I don't know. 3 dogs is nice. It's one of them is the mom of the other one. Actually, she's both mom and grandmother, but it's a very long story. But anyways, back to the game.
It's like a family. They're all related.
No. One of them is both mom and grandmother. But there's the remnant onto Miri, and no cookie? Question mark? But there it is. She's gonna right click them. No scatter. The scatter blast was used, but I was surprised she didn't. Cookie to just make sure they got that kill.
And definitely Aurora's gonna win the lane with that rotation. Miri has struggled in 2 of the games. The third game versus in the previous year, she did really well. This game, though, that rotation gonna cost her a lot. You could probably make like some sort of Game of Thrones show based on your dogs, because it seems like that family dynamic. Oh well.
Oh, and this Underlord's taking a lot of damage. See, this is what I mean. I think in theory, like Underlord's one of those chonky heroes, but in reality, it's really not that chonky.
To be fair,
unless you've got a bunch of items on you.
To be fair, he's only got level 1 atrophy arrow. It's like what's 5% physical damage reduction early game, right? It's like that doesn't count.
That's true.
It's like it only counts when it's like level 3. 25%. That's when you get the good value. Oh, I imagine they might want to go for the Vlad's upgrade on the Underlord. The new item is amazing. I don't know what its name is yet. I'm gonna go. I'll check it out right now. But it is fantastic.
Oh, what's it?
Wraith Pact.
Like, Wraith Pact. Yeah.
I love it. I think it's just so good. It does.
But doesn't it sound more like a skill than a item? It sounds like Death Pact and like Wraith King.
I guess yeah. If we take, I mean, if you split it up and put it in stuff, I guess. I mean, it's not like
because it sounds more like a verb than a noun. You know what I mean?
I understand, right? It's not like assault cuirass, or
fairy fire,
or well, I'm trying to think of person. Force staff. It's just a staff. It's an item.
Ooh, the remnant not connecting to Miri. Maybe she could have got another kill there. Miri looking to get one. Aurora. Oh, the roll doesn't connect. She's able to just get out of there with her dissimulate.
Well, they're gonna hit level. Tricky. Despite that death, Miri is still, number 1 in terms of CS. So she's not too bothered by that. It's annoying, but it's not too bad.
This Luna is also just kind of getting this free farm. She's not really getting bothered much.
By the way, this is a great game to get a Crimson Guard on the Underlord because so much bounce damage coming out from Luna. Like after a couple of bounces, it really doesn't do. It's like 70 damage reduction. Or I think 80 damage reduction. It will be enough to completely negate the physical damage of Luna. I don't know. I just think Underlord can be built in such a tanky way that he's amazing.
Yeah. How do you find the build on Pango? I don't find usually that people max swashbuckle.
Yeah, right? A lot of them are going for the more shield crash build. It gives you more damage reduction, but the damage reduction is not as good as it used to be.
Electric Vortex with the roll being able to take out Linny. A little overextended there.
Lucky Gia gets a D ward at the last second of that ward's life, so gets that maximum. I guess is it maximum value or minimum value of the sentry? I mean, you got the D ward, but you also like didn't get any vision advantage, if that makes sense.
Yes, makes perfect sense.
Well, oh come on, you know what I mean? Like you don't deny the enemy vision from the ward because it lasts its whole duration.
Radiant's middle tower
Right,
is under attack.
Oh, Jill. Jill's looking pretty chubby, if I may say. A little thick.
She definitely
Oh,
does.
and there's the roll with Inks. Well, will they be able to connect it? Yes, they will. Oh, a little push. You know,
That
caught
push-
him off guard for a second. But, oh, that push might have actually griefed them.
Yeah, holy crap.
What is oh, but nope, they managed to get the kill off. The Phantom's Race also is on Aurora. She's gonna be able to take it off though, and will she dive further? Gia looks like she might not take any damage from that Astral Step, and she's just gonna try to TP out. TP successful.
Yeah, that dive cost them a lot. And meanwhile, in the mid lane, Lenny looks like she's gonna be okay. Miri used all of her mana, and no harm, no foul. You know, just a bit of poke at you, poke at me sort of thing.
We did get the Underlord though, but that was unfortunate. Some delay. But actually, you know, it might not have been such a bad thing because you did get a TP from the Void Spirit.
Yeah, like they were able to get a trade out of it, so I think it's fine. But oh, top lane.
Oh, the roll! So close yet so far.
I do love that we have such farming heavy cores on both sides in the carry, like Luna and TA. Which two heroes are better clearing stacks? You know, like you got Tiny and Medusa, but these two ladies are really good at farming.
I feel like this Luna will be able to outfarm.
She does have 22 denies, by the way. Like, I know we were talking about Underlord's
Oh,
damage.
wow!
But then you look at the 22 denies, you're like, holy moly. Like, what? Like,
Radiant's
what?
middle tower
No
is
wonder
under
Underlord's only level 5, and she's like 6.5 on the Luna. And remember, he's solo laning. Pango is almost 6 with a dual lane with Legaia. Like, it is
Oh
kind of
my.
insane, actually, how
Dire
little EXP.
structures are fortified.
Well, that's like she almost has as much denies as Underlord has last hits.
It's very costly. Well,
Indeed.
alright.
Ooh, are we gonna see a fight? Miri, looking at this Oracle, looking very juicy. Oh, will they be able to kill? The slow comes out, but they're just simply poking.
Luna, though, she's not going for all the farming skills. She's only got one in the glaives, two in the what's called Lunar Blessing. She's got 3 in the Lucent Beams. That's not something you see in a very farm heavy Luna. You know, you usually get like maybe
That
2
is
points.
true. Oh, and there's a roll with the Inkswell onto I-Star with the Panga roll as well. That's quite a lot of skills used for one hero. But you know, they managed to get the kill.
Nah,
so
they got the
it's
Luna,
worth it
though.
in the end. Ooh,
It's a 1-for-1.
that's plus one trade.
Dire's
1-for-1,
top
and
tower
killing
is
I think the
under
Luna gave
attack.
them a little bit more gold. She has higher net worth, so overall a better rotation for the Dire side. Again, it's not, but not by much. Like both teams lose their carry, so it comes up. You got a tiny bit of a numerical advantage, but it doesn't really matter.
That is true indeed. Will they be able to take this top tier 1 tower? I think they can.
Ooh,
It seems
double.
like this Templar knows to stay away from this tower because it's looking very dangerous up there.
Isn't it the nicest thing when you walk into? Oh, Miri, going to check those bounty runes now, but a bit too
Ooh.
late, unfortunately. She was there 10 seconds earlier. Oh, Miri,
Oh, the stun off onto Miri.
unlikely they
Will
can
she
kill her.
zip away? She's kind of taking a lot of damage here. Maybe she's doing the 5-head thing and baiting the team to come to her. Betty sees her but does not want to engage. A lot of TPs are coming into this top tower though, and we have Aurora from behind. Miri is quite low. She doesn't really have any mana, and she's half health. And the smart thing to do... Oh, lucky bounty rune.
Yeah.
I think they might want to disengage here.
Yeah, it's always fun when the mid gets a shovel and gets the things they want from it, but Dire side also have their own shovel. Is shovel the best tier 1 item? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yeah, right? Like, I feel like Keen Optic can also kind of, has like, Keen Optic is also really good because it gives you cast range, and what else really gives you cast range in the game? But yeah, shovel is so good. Oh, Hazel.
Hazel's stuck for a bit, but I mean, they might be able to kill Shizuma if they get maybe +1, and there she is. There's Gia with Phantom's Embrace, and the rolls coming out on Hazel as well. They have the Inkswell to follow up. And they roll. Oh no, the Phantom manages to kill her off. Very nicely done. I really feel bad for this Underlord. She's really struggling.
She's actually ahead of net worth of the Pango. So despite the death that she's gone through, she's still farming okay. Overall, like it's not much of an advantage for the Radiant side. Run it down. Sorry, not Run It. Red Horse coming out a little ahead, but not a big deal. The question is, when will they start grouping up and taking fights with the Void Spirit? Oh, Gil is
Yeah, I
actually
really
pushing
wonder.
early.
Yeah, Gil's getting a good push, but it looks like they might try to fight this. There's a TP coming out from Aurora and the Snapfire, and our Underlord is there too. It looks like the Oracle's all here. The whole family's here. Fortune's End.
Everyone's here with their
Will she get
grandma.
stuck? Hazel does get connected to the
Whoa.
Remnant, and she just disappears.
Middle tower is under
That's a little bit of a problem with Pango. Pango's a very squishy hero.
Yeah, if he doesn't
Think
get
about
that
it.
shield crash
Yeah.
off, you just take so much.
Yeah.
Like his raw HP is not much. I think his strength gain is also on the low side. It was like
Radiant's
2.3 or
bottom
something.
tower is under
Yeah.
It's 2.5, not that bad, but still starts off with pretty low.
Oh, my
Shizuma.
friend Underlord. It is looking rough. There's the Inkswell to connect with the. Oh my god. Where's the Luna ult? I don't think we needed to do that, but they got the kill eventually.
Yeah, I like it. Gil's like, you know what? I took 3 points in Lucid Beam. I'm gonna get some value out of this crap. You know?
But she didn't get the kill.
That's alright. She secured the kill. She secured the kill for the team. And she
Right,
actually has
right.
4 points in Lucid Beam. I feel like she's really like fight heavy. She's coming in like, I want to fight.
Yeah.
I took Luna, but I want to fight.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's kind of what we see from Gil, though. I mean, last game as Ricky,
Yeah.
she seems to prefer fighting over farming, unlike Sherry, who is just an amazing farmer.
That's true. And I mean, it's not like she's not farming well. She's number 1 in terms of net worth as well. So all her fighting is not slowing her down at all. Aurora.
Best of both worlds.
Oh, there you go.
Ooh,
That's
Aurora. She just sees her. Will she go? There's the
Oh.
cookie, but the cookie misses. The Remnant will not connect either, but they use the gloves. The gloves are going to take out our good old friend Luna, and Aurora's just going to TP away while Linny is going to go down. I call Mortimer's kisses globs because they make a globbing sound, but I assumed you could get that, right?
Yeah, I got. Don't worry. I was like, yeah, globs makes sense. I just thought because the globs are like liquid, like circular, small thing.
Yeah, like liquid goop, kind of.
Yes, good. I was gonna say like, yeah, it's a glob, So, but I prefer to think of it as kisses. It sounds like so sweet, even though it's not. It's like that irony, It's like it's not Mortimer's kisses, but he's actually killing you.
Yeah. They're so neat. Wait, I like globs because it makes like a glop 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 sound,
I do not have the sound effects that your talent for making sound
Sorry,
effects.
I'm just a sound effect connoisseur.
I've noticed. In the previous one was a chop chop chop. That was another good one.
Choop choop.
I need to get this talent voice back ASAP.
Ooh,
Nice.
the roll does not make it to Aurora.
Aurora showing us why she is as good as she is. She's just proving her worth with that. That was such a good 8th remnant, and she's farming so well. TA is slowly coming on board as well. She's just quietly farming away. We don't really see her do anything, but she doesn't really need to, She's got Dragon Lance, and I think she's got something coming on the career. What is the Blink Dagger?
I don't know, man. I just feel like once this Luna gets a BKB, which is gonna be pretty soon, it's gonna look really rough for Run It Down because
Dire's bottom tower is
I
under
mean,
attack.
where's your physical damage? You have the TA, yeah, but she might just be dealing with everyone else.
I believe Luna's actually going for a Manta first. She's already queued up the Yasha, so BKB might take some time. I mean, with the Manta, you do farm so much faster. You can send those illusions to clear out camps, to push out lanes. Like, there's a lot of utility, so I don't hate it, I'm okay with that.
No, I definitely think Manta first, pretty standard.
Yeah.
But once she gets it, oh, the nice zip away, but the stun by Shizuma. But are they gonna go kill her? They use the electric vortex. There's a fight happening everywhere. It
Right.
seems like the guy is gonna get chased down by Aurora, but Hazel misses the roll. Will she be able to find someone? No, she will not. Well, the kisses come out. And will they keep chasing? Aurora TPing home. Looks like maybe now they can go. They do have that observer warp, and there is the Inkswell ready for the zip. Oh, it does not make it. Very unfortunate. Very messy fight here where Aurora is back in. But the Phantom's Embrace is doing it, I believe. And that's a 2-man Electric Vortex. Very nice stuff. But there's not enough damage to kill off the rest of the team.
Oh, Aurora!
Unlucky.
She wanted.
Aurora also very low with the Purifying Flames.
She wanted to
the
time.
Remnant connects.
Oh, well, it's like that might be it. She wanted time to dissimulate along with the pop of the False Promise, but she mistimed it, came out a bit too early, and she almost died. You see her SP dropped to like basically nothing. So, scary, scary, scary.
A butt clencher moment, indeed.
I never said it was a butt clencher, I just said it's a clencher. I mean, who knows what we're clenching.
I see, but there's the roll onto Shizuma. The Gaia with Inkswell on her. It is not doing much here. We have a lot of heals on the side of Dire.
And
With the
like,
Purifying Flames.
the guy not really having the same performance as she did in game in the previous series right now. Like she is what, 1-5? I'm sorry, 1-3. That's not too bad, but not really what we were expecting out of her.
Yeah, I mean, I think if that Luna had come to that fight in bottom, I think it would have been easily won, but it's really hard when you're across the map farming Ancients as you should be.
What is Underlord getting? There's an item coming out for him. It is the mech. Okay, so he's just gonna go mega tank, you know, god mode basically, with the mech, with the hood, with the atrophy aura. Oh, he takes the 5 armor. Sorry, she takes the 5 armor talent as well. So that's an additional like tank ability. I like it. I think that this Underlord is going to be a huge problem for them as the game goes on.
See, I don't know. Maybe I'm just a doubter.
I mean,
I feel like just BKB solves all problems.
I mean, I feel like the fact that this team had you on them, then you should believe in them more. You know, like,
That's true. That's true.
like this is your former teammates, and you know, wasn't Shizuma? Oh wait, was she the one who replaced Steve?
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, no wonder you don't like her. That makes a lot of sense.
No, it's not. I don't like her. I'm just an Underlord doubter. You know.
Uh,
I guess it's in theory like it's like a pub star. You know, it's just a very consistent offlane hero. You have the Firestorm to push out waves. You have Pit of Malice.
Bottom lane though,
Kind of AoE stun.
Shizuma they might be gearing up to kill her again. Poor thing.
Poor thing.
Yeah, oh wait, what's her shard now? Is it still the Firestorm heals?
It's the Firestorm with added 3 waves, I think, and you can apply to yourself. I think this is still same. I think.
Yeah, it follows her around, and the duration and the interval. Interesting. It says the way yeah, okay, I get it. So there's more waves and they happen faster.
Ooh, Aurora jumping onto Gil with the kisses. It looks like she will fall. Oh my god, that was too fast and too close for comfort. But we have Mary jumping in with the Electric Vortex onto the supports, and she's gonna be able to take both of them out with a double kill.
Fantastic Soulbind
my.
coming out, getting them that double grab right there. So really good stuff. Gia, she walks right past the Observer Ward, but yeah, it's not good enough. And gets the stack off. So yeah, Luna's dying, but she's still #1 net worth, and she's still quite a bit ahead of the TA.
Ooh, Mary looks like she might meet her fate.
Oh, they know, though.
unless...
Aurora walked right
yes.
next to the Sentry Ward, so they're like, alright, we know she's here. They ping her out. Aurora's got the Boots of Travel, she's got the Yules, she is pretty fight ready, global presence. Might need to get that Aghanim Scepter soon if she wants to deal with the Grimstroke. Feels very risky to jump.
Oh, Hazel! Trying to push that bottom tower, but getting unlucky with those TPs in.
For which you fought.
Looking rough. This TA is now catching up in net worth too.
Yeah, right? I mean, like it feels like a second ago she was like 1,000 behind, now she's just less than 300. Around 300 gold. Oh. Alright, let's go in theory. What do you think? Who do you think has a stronger late game?
I think Radiant.
Interesting. I would have gone with the Dire because I feel like the False Promise is so good. TA has that great single target damage. Underlord nullifies a lot of what Luna can do. Sapphire, I feel like Sapphire's scaling, but is okay. You know, she's like, you know, once BKBs comes out, she's a bit useless. But then when BKBs go down, her ultimate comes back online. I feel like Dire run it down just a little bit better of the late game.
Yeah, honestly, I feel like it's a lot of
Radiant's tower
also
is under
like
attack.
what Hazel can bring to the table with that Pango. I find it's very more of a counter initiate hero rather than an initiate hero. So if she manages to get off, some good rolls in the middle of those fights, if she gets the shard, has a roll up, if she's able to just stay on top of someone, then I think, I don't know, we'll just have to see. But I think there's a lot of potential there for her.
Oh, definitely. Orchid finished up on the Storm Spirit, and BKB is soon to come out on. Oh, they ping Aurora. Oh, Miri, she
They
wants
see her,
this.
they know she's there. The roll,
Oh!
my god! Wow, the timing! Oh my gosh. And I think that was a farming play that dissimulate. Do you think that was calculated? I mean, that was like the PA last game.
Right, but I thought we agreed. We say that to make them
Oh,
look good.
yeah,
Yeah,
it's that was calculated.
these guys are
Totally.
these ladies are so good. Even their Shizuma,
Ooh,
she's
it
tanky.
looks like she could be in trouble, but
She's not tanky
not
enough.
tanky enough. you're so quick to be like, she's tanky.
Yeah, she can handle it, but
Nope.
she ain't as thick as we thought.
Definitely not.
But she's
Get a
close.
DD on Aurora though, kind of scary.
She's close to the Greaves though. That will help out a lot. Once you're low HP, you can dispel the Orchid. There's a bunch of positives if you can get that Greaves going for you.
That's true. That's true.
Only
They're
700
looking
gold,
to
but-
push this middle tower also.
and
Good one to get. Open up the map.
and she's gonna get
Jill?
the Greaves relatively close to them. Oh, Miri.
Oh, Hazel also going in with a roll onto Aurora. Very nice bind, but they have the BKB on Betty. She's gonna get rolled on. It seems that the boy just disappeared. Did you see that?
Yes. This
Oh
is-
my gosh, that was wild, and that's looking like almost a team wipe. They're able to get this Underlord when he comes back, but that was a really nice soul bind with the roll by Hazel.
The Soulbind, like even though the TA took on the BKB, it's like I can't actually move, and that just caught her off guard. This first BKB useless for the TA basically.
Dire's middle tower
And
is under attack.
I mean, taking a fight without your Underlord, who has your mech, that's a good team item. That was a bit risky,
Dire's
honestly.
bottom tower.
That was
They've-
extremely risky, and look at them. Now they're just rolling through these towers.
And
Holy moly, did you see that? The void just disappeared.
blink and you'll miss it. The thing is, I'll be honest, I didn't see it. I just thought he was alive, and then she died.
No, she just disappeared. Oh my gosh, that was a really nice play by them, by Gia and Hazel.
Well, in the meantime, though, it's 6,000 advantage for the Radiant side, and that is scary. Even though I do believe that Dire has a little bit of a better late game draft, 6K behind against a Luna. Oh. And Storm scales better. Like Storm scales better than Void Spirit. It's just the other two cores that I prefer on the Dire side. But Storm late game is a beast.
Yeah, I definitely have to agree with you there. Oh my goodness, I'm really excited for this game. I think it's going to be quite interesting. I also want to see how, Aurora will be able to kind of pick off these heroes while there's a lot of dead time. While there's just farming, that would be a really good time to just look for a support. Get some easy food, and she's pretty farmed. It's not like she's struggling that much in farm.
By the way, the Snapfire does have a shard, so she's going to go for the Blink Dagger next with the Philosopher's Stone on her. So that means you do get a little bit of extra stuns, which I think the team actually needs. Like when you look at it, you're like, yeah, you got the Pit of Malice, but other than that, your stun control is kind of Cookie can miss, Aetherament can miss, Oracle's Fortune takes a while. It's like there's not exactly amazing stuff here.
Radiant's bottom tower is under
They're
attack.
looking to get this Roche. They have the DD rune as well to help them out. I think this is going to be a fast, possibly uncontested Roche. And we also have Eclipse with the BKB now out on the Luna. They're looking like they might want to try to dive in to get it. Some more Risk Kisses is used, and they put... Oh, very nice roll by Hazel with the Soul Bind onto Betty. Absolutely beautiful. That was a 3-man stun. Very well played, and Yuri's going to clean up the backline while Betty is just stuck in the middle of 5 heroes. And that is a team wipe. Oh my goodness. They're going to try to go straight mid now. They could probably get maybe the tier 3 tower as well.
Yeah, I mean, it is a Luna, right? So it's like one of the best pushes of the game. And honestly, I don't know how you come back from this. Like, they weren't able to get a false promise off. They weren't able to get any value from any of their cores. Like, just the kisses came out, and I don't know, you're 11k behind, 25 minutes in against a Luna who's going to be taking your buildings right now. Radiant even fortified it. They want this building. Like they're like, I want to either force a buyback from the TA or I want to Rax, like one or the other.
Yeah, I mean, why not, right? That roll by Hazel was absolutely fantastic. It was so good.
In the end, they don't actually go for it. Even the Luna illusions were sort of just standing around, not. Well, all right, who cares, right? Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter.
We still have the Aegis onto our Storm. We don't have any of our other ultis up, but I think they will be able to go out and fight in just a bit.
Storm Spirit, long renowned as the best Aegis carrier in the game, so definitely a hero you want to have the Aegis on. By the way, Grimstroke is going to go for the Aghanim Scepter. I'm not sure I love it this game. Like the copies of TA are okay, but I'm not sure that's huge damage. A lot of the damage comes from her, bonus refraction and the meld strikes. You don't get that from the illusion. I guess Underlord gives you a free atrophy hour, which is decent, but I don't know. I don't like this Grimstroke Aghanim as much.
Yeah, I think definitely like compared to the other games, I agree with you there.
Like it's not like the Morphling or the Medusa game where you're like, wow,
Yeah, right.
I
mean, if you had it against the Luna, then I think it would be all right. But in this case, it's a whole different scenario. But it looks like they might try to go for Hazel. Oh, but Miri! Oh my god!
Oh, that's a puppy paws. That's a puppy paws right there. That's gonna feel a little awful. But let's see, what do we have? Aurora's not around. Where is Beefy? Beefy's pretty close. She should be able to get that false promise off if she needs to. We have the Greaves available on the Underlord. Underlord can also use her ultimate if she needs to. Not that they have to. Not that she ever does anything with it, but still.
I love how we both just were like, oh no.
Because we both know, it's like it's so awkward to pause at this time, and obviously they didn't plan it, we think, but it still is so awkward.
I mean, if you think about it though, this might go the way of Run It Down because now they have kind of more time to think about what they're gonna do. While I think prior to this, they would have been caught off guard.
Yeah, right. Like both teams can really just go. It just goes either way. Aurora will she be able to make it? She has the boost of travel available. Yeah, she can definitely TP in if she needs to. No creeps though to go to. That's gonna be the awkward thing.
Our Luna is far though, so I don't know. Really don't know how this fight is gonna go. If she'll be able to contribute.
Yeah.
Oh man, I want them to unpause.
Admin, could we press F9 accidentally? I was like, here we go.
Here we go. What are we seeing? The Electric Vortex is on, and they're gonna try to disengage. Maybe Betty getting hit with the Stroke of Fate. I think this is the good play. The safe play is the good play. Ooh, and they might be able to take out that Observer as well. Miri.
Oh man, Gia's been on point with those wards, by the way. Like she's getting so many D wards in every game. But yeah, I agree. I think that was the better play. If you had the element of surprise, it would have been good to keep going. When the boss came out, you're like, all right, they know.
Yeah.
Let's not push it.
Definitely.
5-man smoke, but will they find anyone?
I don't know if they'll be able to find anyone, but they might be able to get some good wards up. Miri, they see Betty. The Electric Vortex is there with stun as well. The Cookie tries to go and save her. And Miri is kind of in a weird situation on the pit. She's slowed, but she's taken out. And it looks like they're going to be able to fight this. Hazel with the jump in from the roll and the soul binds connect them. Also the stun and the eclipse is being used. Yeah, very nice false promise as well. Miri is very deep, but she is able to take out Beefy with the Gaia. The Gaia is in a tough spot as well. Our team is looking quite scrappy right now. Betty with the BKB. She might chase after Gil. Gil who has no Aegis, no Satanic. It's kind of hard for her to get her regen back, but oh man. I mean, that wasn't so bad.
Yeah, it was a pretty solid hold. Yes, they lost the Oracle as well as the Underlord, but I feel like those guys, their roles served to die. But TA proved her worth. She did decent damage. They got the Aegis out of the Storm's hand, so next time, like imagine if there was no Aegis. Mira dies and suddenly you get a guy that looks really good. So I think that's okay. Like you're like, all right, it could have been better, but we're fine with that.
Yeah, I think so as well.
I really feel underwhelmed by this Underlord. Like at the beginning, at the beginning I was looking, I was whelmed.
You were hype.
I was whelmed for her. Now I'm just underwhelmed. I'm just
Yeah.
a little
You see, I
disappointed.
mean, that's the thing. I feel like it's like a pub star kind of hero,
Mm.
but in these team plays where, you actually have people who know how to play together. Oh my god, Miri just flying in to kill Beefy! And doing so much damage. Geo with the double Phantom Embrace, Jill with the double stun. She's gonna go try to chase them. The Inkswell does not make it, but Hazel is coming in with the roll, and they won't be able to do enough damage, it looks. The TP is not long enough for them to kill her. Shizuma gonna try to run away. Hazel almost blink. Oh, very nice washbuckle, and that's pretty tanky Shizuma. If she's not able to get the pit off, maybe they can go for her, but maybe they will also back off.
I
And they will
haven't
get 2 kills on the supports.
I haven't seen a single Fiend's Gate this entire game. Like not a single ultimate for that. I was like, I was like, come on, it would have been cool, but no, there's not a single Fiend's Gate so far. And I feel like it's a good game to Fiend's Gate around. Like you can teleport to the bottom lane, push it out, survive for 20 seconds, and just roll back home. But that's a DD ruin. Mira's gonna bottle it.
Bounty.
Oh,
But
double.
see, that's the thing. It's just that ulti just feels so like inconsistent because it's like now you actually have to channel to go in.
Yes. Oh, what's the challenge time? It's not that long though, right?
It's like kind of long.
It doesn't say. 3 seconds. Yeah, 3 seconds. That's like a long time. I already mentioned.
Check it out. We have a 5-man smoke. Miri popping first. Ooh, she's gonna go on to finds Betty. There's the electric vortex, and Jill's following up with her BKB, and she's just gonna try to right-click people to death. And she's doing so much damage. She's trying to control everyone with the pit, but they have BKB, so it's really not that much of a problem. And oh my god, that is an absolute murder. This TA just pops like that.
Yeah. By the way,
Wow.
2 times now we've seen Snapfire make a pretty big. I don't call it mistake, but blunder. Is that even though she has the shards, she's not getting the point blank shots off that stun. She's getting those long range ones, and that's not enough. You gotta get the point blank damage to get the kill. So, whoops is all you can say about that. Because just now the Storm Spirit was walking past her, and she was like, I thought for sure she was gonna, but she did not, unfortunately for her.
I'm pretty surprised because it seems like Red Horse is playing it really safe. Like, I think they could have taken those middle racks just then, but they instead, I assume, are probably going to wait for Roche. But I don't know. It feels like they take these really good fights and then nothing really happens afterwards.
Yeah, it just feels. Yeah, but they're playing it safe, right? They're growing their net worth advantage in every fight. A little while ago they were 13,000, and then now it's 19,000. Oshan, we will find out how long it's going to take in about 40 seconds. So this is the meta of Dota right now. Is that dear, that's the
Ooh,
supports.
very nice roll by Hazel onto the supports. They will most likely both fall because of that, and the roll does
All
not
three,
connect, but
all
the stun
three.
onto Beefy does. And I mean, what can these supports do? Miri flying in to help as well. That's high ground there. Shizuma not being the chonky girl you wanted her to be.
I know, I'm a little bit sad, but of course it's the nature of the game, right? Like you just keep falling further and further behind.
Check it out though, Aurora's doing a really good job cutting the wave.
Yeah,
So they
but
can't push quite just yet.
I mean that helps, right? Like if you look at the way that how far away the creeps are from the dire base, you'll probably have everyone up in time if you need them. But oh, look at that!
Oh, might be 2 free couriers unless she does not.
Can she? Oh! And they baited.
Is she baiting her with the courier?
Can you believe it?
Oh my god. Oh my
Oh.
gosh, that is some 5-head stuff right there.
As the Yule Scepter though, oh, what the hell?
Ooh.
He pushes her away with the
is
psychic
that?
headband.
Oh, nice short there, but I don't know. It's looking very slim for Aurora to survive this one. She is definitely gonna go down now. Oh, nice try though, but a nice bait with the courier. That was cool.
The courier was amazing. I love the psychic headband. I would have never thought about that. Like I would have been like, oh yeah, psychic headband has an active. Like when I shower 10 minutes after the game ends. But she was like, oh yeah, psychic headband, just uses it to cancel the roll. Very impressive. but in the end, still loses her life.
Oh man. And you call me Archon.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Archon 3. Uh, wasn't there at one point a rank called Challenger? I like that one. That was a fun name for a
I
rank.
thought that's like a league thing.
Oh, was it? No. People were like, we should rename it to Challenge. And I was like, yes, yes, that's very mean, but also so good.
Our Ags is gonna come out a bit slowly on Gia though. She will not have it yet, but I don't really see the benefit here as compared to last game. They're gonna take this Roche also. Can do it pretty quickly as Jill is giga farmed.
Well,
Looking to buy Satanic too.
Templar Assassin does have the data. If she can just jump on like a couple of squishy people, she can bring Gia. Even the Pangolier, if you don't get any rolls off, you can like reasonably 3-4 shot her. Aurora, she's got the Aghanim Scepter, but hasn't been able to do anything in fights. Underlord, going for that pipe. She's got Greaves, she's going for the pipe. It's adorable. But
It's adorable.
Snapfire does have the cookie, sorry, the blink as well as the shard, but I've yet to see a stun actually land. And lastly, the Oracle has the Glimmer Cape, and that's about it. It has the Blast Rig on the Oracle. I feel like you want to put that on the... Oh wait, Underlord's got the Cloak of Flame. Never mind. Cloak of Flame a bit better. Aurora.
Ooh, will they manage to find Aurora? The Psychic Headband away again. Hazel also has roll up now. She got the shard from Roche.
Meanwhile, on the Radiant side, there is a BKB coming out of the Earth Spirit along with the Blink Dagger as well as the 8 charges on the Spirit Vessel. That's insane. Luna, as you said, she's in Chad mode.
Aurora jumping onto Miri. Miri looks like she's gonna fall just like that. My god, she just melted. Hazel isn't able to connect the roll. So they're gonna back off quite a bit. I think they're probably gonna go take this bottom tower. It's kind of the safer play to make, especially with your Storm Spirit dead. But on the enemy team, they're gonna take this 4-man smoke and try to find some more people to pick off. I mean, they look like they're in a line, like follow the leader.
Oh, that's what you want.
When they do find Gil, what will she be able to? Oh, she finally hits the little sharpshooter.
Scatterblast.
Scatterblast. Yeah, oh my god! But Jill has a really nice eclipse. She's gonna probably be able to take out the Snapfire, who was ulted by the Oracle. The TA does go down as well. Aurora also getting chased, but it's not enough. They just have so much more of an advantage on Radiant. And Aurora struggling, just her last breath. There it is, Phantom's Embrace. And Inkswell onto Beefy. That's a dieback from Oracle as well. Oh my gosh. I was just really figuring out what it was called for a second there.
I love it. She was like, it's the shredders of little... I'm like, Scatterblast.
Scatterblast.
The other one.
Thank you, Ottomo. Thank you.
But yeah, like, even though that was a 5 versus 4 fight, doesn't matter. You know, like, Miri was dead. This does not matter. I kind of think they should have ignored Jill for a second and gone for Gia because, you know, like, Gia is the target. And yes, she's called. Like,
wow.
A bit of a whimper to end the game after we got hyped up with that Mira kill. You know, I was like, this could be the beginning of a comeback. But
it's true.
Well, it wasn't in the end, and it goes to Red Horse in game 1. Kind of felt like they had in the bag from the beginning, honestly.
They really did. They look like a whole nother level. But I don't know, that last fight, I really don't think that, taking a fight out of base was the move. Very risky, especially because it's nice when you have that Underlord, the Pit of Malice with the Firestorm between those racks. It's kind of a choke point, where you can really play safely around that. But instead, they did take the riskier move to smoke out, but risk did not end up being reward.
Yeah, it was. I don't know. You gotta admire that they kept trying, but they had no vision and they kind of jumped the wrong target. They got very excited to kill Jill and cost them in the end. At the same time, it's like, what do you do? Do you ignore the Luna while she beats down your team? So, damned if you do, damned if you don't. Overall, though, amazing performance by Red Horse. Any MVP in that? Who do you think is the MVP here?
I think, I don't know. It's either Gil or Hazel. I think Hazel hit some really good roles in really important team fights. Like when that 3-man roll near the Roche pit
Mhm.
was just stunning with the soul bind.
Yeah,
That was beautiful.
I think so. I can go back. I can go with that Hazel pick as well because it feels like it's a little bit easier to play a carry in this sort of game when you have so
Mhm.
much space. But Hazel makes the space. Like that's a tougher job. So I think we can give Hazel the MVP for this one.
Definitely. And I think Gil also played like very consistently this whole
Mm.
game.
Well,
Just like outstanding by all of them.
it was the whole tournament. She's been super good. Like she's
Mhm.
showing that very active play style. Even though we saw Luna, we were like, oh, Luna farms, TA farms, okay, but Luna, she's like, no, I'm taking towers. I don't need
Mm.
my team to make space. I make space for them. So, very good performance by all of Red Horse, honestly.
Yeah, I'm excited to see this next game. Who knows? Maybe Renadown's gonna bring that extra punch this time.
Yep.
Maybe we'll go to a best of 3.
Sophie is banking on her former team. She's like, I'm ready for you guys. But yeah, that is just game one. We are going to take a bit of a break. We'll be back in about 15 minutes with game two between will Red Horse take it or will Red Down make a comeback? We'll find out in 15 minutes. And we are back with potentially the last game of the day between Run It Down and Red Horse. Game one, Red Horse took it very convincingly. My name is Atomo. Joining me, Sophie. Sophie, how do you feel about your former team being pummeled to the ground in game one?
Oh my gosh, don't make me feel bad. I have friends on both teams, so it's hard to say. Yeah.
Well, it's bittersweet no matter what it is. But I think we have the draft ready for game two. So let's go in and see what these teams are picking. And we are starting off with the Dragon Knight. Seems like a very dependable, reliable hero to have in pretty much all the games we've seen so far.
Yeah, and it's a hero that both Hazel and Miri can play pretty comfortably, as we saw.
Interesting thing is the ban on the Grimstroke. Gia has been absolutely tearing it. I think she won all 3 games that she picked Grimstroke in. Game 1 again was in the previous years against Medusa. Game 3 she picked it against a Morphling. Previous game as well she picked it, and they're like, all right. Red. They rundown was like Red Gia plus Grimstroke equals we lose. So they're like, they do not like that calculation and they ban the Grimstroke. They take the Ancient Apparition also. A hero I like, but I feel is a bit weak right now.
Centaur Warrunner, another hero I feel like is a bit weak right now.
Mm.
I don't know. I just like hardly see it get picked. I guess it's really tanky and stuff, but safe players nowadays just feel like they can slice through any carry, especially with like an item like Silver Edge being picked up all the time.
Yeah, and also the hero did lose a lot of tankiness. He lost like 0.6 strength gain. He was like from 4.6 to 4, which is just sad. It's like it's just not the same. So
Yeah.
not as tanky.
Sounds like a little, but it's quite a lot in the grand scheme of things.
Yeah, I mean it's 6 strength every 10 levels, so it adds up a lot. The shard is better though. That is a nice thing, but that doesn't feel like it's enough. Red Horse they go with the Mirana for Ligaya. I feel now it feels like it's more of a Hazel Dragon Knight because of that combo.
Right. Like what was it? Was it the first game we saw this? Or was it the second game? We've seen the Dragon Knight Mirana combo.
I believe it was in game 1 they were up against an Undying or something like that. I remember that.
Right. It was that one.
By the way, I apologize for my silence. I am eating spicy food and I ate spicy food. Sorry, my bad. So I have to drink water while you're talking to recover.
Don't worry about it. Let's see. They ban out the Timber, which I guess it's a good way to deal with the DK. I wonder if that means though that they're going to look towards picking a lot more strengthy, tanky heroes.
Strengthy, melee, brawly, fronty kind of guys.
Chunky.
Yeah, I feel like Timbersaw in general is kind of a good spot. I like that the shards, 15 minutes, it really helps him push towers, which was one of his biggest weaknesses. It's still a lot of gold to go for the item, but it helps him push. Meanwhile,
the AA is an interesting pick as well, though. I know that like Gia is, I think that's her best hero, AA.
Really? Huh?
Yeah, she has like a ton of games on AA.
I saw her play like 700 games with Shadow Shaman, so I was like, that's a lot. That's a lot.
Yeah, I think she has more on AA. I'm pretty sure. I'm not. I know she's very strong with the ice heroes like AA, CM Lich.
Oh, I saw that she has the heroes. The one where you can make your custom heroes, and she's like When I feel like Elsa, and she has like Crystal Maiden, AA,
Oh,
Lich, all the ice heroes right there.
aw. Yeah, they
Mm.
banned the Ricky. Maybe they saw Jill's Ricky in the previous game.
So strong. It's definitely a hero you wanna get rid of, especially because can dodge a lot of ancient apparition spells and Centaur. You're never gonna get a stun off on the Ricky side. There's way too elusive right there. Well, they are taking a lot of time with these bans though. Run it down. They don't just ban willy nilly. They think about it. This is a team that makes sure that they get rid of the heroes that they want to get rid of.
Willy nilly. I like that saying.
Yeah.
But also, if you notice, I feel like they're really banning out these like early fighting heroes because they know that's Jill's strength.
Yes, I feel the same way. They're like, we do not want to go up against the Grimstroke is annoying. Tiny can farm fast and join fights, and especially the Ricky. Mesa's Void not as much. Does feel like the hero still needs a lot of farm to be online. But I would have said the same thing about Luna, and they proved me wrong in the previous game.
Yeah. Wonder who will come out next. Still a decent amount of reserve time left on both sides. Who could be playing what? Lifestealer ban.
Yeah, they don't like that's another hero that's very active, can dodge a lot of things, and infest doesn't really care about AA blast. You get AA blast, you infest someone, you are unkillable. Run it down. Who are they gonna pair up with the Centaur War Runner here? I like the Snapfire this game. You can move people out of Dragonite stun, so you can avoid the Mirana arrow. Even if you get stunned by the arrow, you can still move them back in a direction. Works well with the Centaur to help him set up. I like the Snapfire. I'm feeling the Snapfire.
Yeah, I think I agree with you there. It seems like you cookie, you stomp, then you double edge with the scatter blast or the little shredder. That's a lot of damage output.
Yeah, you have enough stun to get all your spells up. There's still the Death Prophet. We haven't seen that hero at all today. Red Horse very unlikely to take that hero anymore, just because AA just Spirit Siphon is sort of that hero's best spell, and AA nullifies it completely. Oh, by the way, here's a cool game for you. Which heroes do you think have a better shard than an Aghanim's upgrade?
Huh.
I see you are.
I think maybe Pango, honestly.
Oh yeah, what the hell is? Oh yeah, what's his? His Aghanim's is the. I haven't seen his.
It's roll up.
Yeah, I haven't seen his Aghanim Scepter in like years. It's the extra
The
side.
Aghanim's is it's like the swashbuckle while you're using shield crash.
Yeah, I was like, okay, that's the thing. Yeah, right. Like the shard's so much
It's
better.
cool, but yeah, it's not like a you get it all the time kind of thing. The shard is just really good.
AA is another one where the shard is amazing, but the Aghanim
What's
is
the AA shard?
the one where I felt like the Shadow Shaman's going. The AA shard's the one where the ice vortex does 40 damage.
Oh yeah, the DOT, the ice fort. Yeah,
and it
right.
slows attack speed by 20. I feel like the slow attack speed by 20 is a joke, but it's like, all right. I mean, I suppose it's better than not having it. Whereas the Aghanims is the one where you have no cooldown on Chilling Touch, which is just garbage for a support most of the time.
Yeah, I mean the shard in Jakiro is also really nice.
True.
I don't know if it's as good as like a extended macro fire, but I think it's pretty good.
I like it too. Right? It's like a point. It's a 0.4 stun. 10% of the enemy's damage. Sorry, 10% of the enemy's max HP is damage. It's solid. It's reasonable. Definitely like the law as well. Here we go. They go with the Gyrocopter. Ooh, Gyro Shadow Shaman. Look at the control coming out of Red Horse's side. By the way, look at that. Yeah, you got a couple of skill shots to Miran's air, but everything else is just so much damage. Shackles, homing missile, Dragon Tail, Hex. Like, what do we go here? They go for the. Ooh, I'm excited.
Druid.
I'm excited.
I know. I've seen iStar practicing the lone druid lately.
That is really cool. Like, I'm glad we get to actually see this. Oh man, Lone Druid coming out. We'll see if she can play it to the Matumba man level. Matumba woman. There you go. But yeah, Lone Druid like this because I think they needed something like this. Honestly, like they need an extra unit that has to be controlled because otherwise, like there's so much stuns and like Lone Druid helps immensely against that.
Right, I agree with you there. But at the end of the day, holy, this Gyro Shaman lane, that's gonna be extremely painful.
Yeah, I mean it's kind of lucky. I mean, not lucky, but it's
10 seconds
if it wasn't
remaining.
Centaur War Runner, if it was like any other hero, I'd be like that person's dying like 10 times. But
5 seconds
Centaur,
remaining.
he can tank a little bit. Dark Willow could throw out a couple of those
Radiant
brambles to
team
stop from
ban.
chasing, so it's okay. But yeah, holy crap, it's so much damage. Tower
Oh
damage.
man, this is gonna be an interesting game because a lot of these heroes we haven't seen been
Mhm.
played today yet.
Centaur, Dark Willow, AA, Lone Druid, Gyrocopter. At least five, at least half
10
the drafts
seconds
will be
remaining.
new heroes. So let's see what else comes out here. Both teams kind of
5
need a.
seconds remaining.
I'm gonna go with they probably both need a
Dire
mid laner
team
here.
ban.
For Red Horse, I do feel like if they take an elusive hero, a hero like one of the spirits like Ember, that's so good for them. You look at run it down. Like, what's their catch? Honestly, it's nothing. So if I was Red
I mean, they
Horse,
have the brambles, they have the cold feet and the stun, and a root from the bear if
10
it gets
seconds
lucky.
remaining.
Sophie, be serious. All right, we're being paid for this job. No, Red
5
Horse.
seconds
I think
remaining.
Puck might not be so bad for them, honestly.
Oh yeah, Puck could be cool. I mean, I think
Radiant team
Death
pick.
Prophet still could be good because if you use the suck on the bear with the shard,
Dire team pick.
Oh, they
then
all right. They go for
storm again.
not bad. But remember, Death Prophet against AA. It's not. It's like there's no.
Ah, yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, run it down with Puck is also really good because you get the Dream Coil. You also send them running away with the Dark Willow. I like it. I like it. I
10
do.
seconds remaining.
I like the Puck. I'm feeling the Puck. What else can they go with
5
here
seconds
that
remaining.
works well?
I know Aurora is very good at like Kunkka, those kind of the more unorthodox mid. She's very good at Lesh as well. Void, her Void's pretty good. What else is she comfortable with?
The problem is that Kunka is bad. Otherwise, I would have agreed with you there. I
Yeah.
like the Kunka as well. Just to what they go with? They go with the.
Oh,
You
Wind
may
Ranger.
now select your
I would
heroes.
not have predicted that one if you had given me another hour. You'd be like, what do you'd be
I
like,
don't think I would have either.
you'd be like, what do you think about Wind Ranger? I'd be like, come on, Wind Ranger, this sort of game. But okay, interesting. Yeah, I don't know how I feel about honestly this Wind Ranger. I would have preferred something with a bit more, being a bit more elusive, a bit more control. Shackle Shot's decent, but it's not the same as a Puck. I feel like Puck gives you more.
True. And you're really banking on getting an early BKB because coming to those fights without it and just getting hexed or shackled, it's like it's GG.
Yeah, I don't love this draft coming out from. I just don't love the draft coming out from Run It Down, but we'll see, right? We've been surprised before. We could definitely be surprised this time as well.
I love
AA,
that book. It looks so cool.
he's just reading. You think that book is that's the book of all the nice things said on Twitch. All the Twitch. That's why it's so many. It's such a nice thick tone. There's so much nice things being said all the time.
For battle.
That is true. All the nice things said. Oh, wholesome. Yeah, actually, their logo is also the beer logo without the
Our
red
gift
horse
from
word
the
in it.
night.
Wait, let me look at that. Right, beer. Oh, hey, so that's the logo. Okay, cool.
Yeah,
Oh,
pretty pog. Good luck, have fun. All the good spirits of Dota coming out.
since this might be the last game of the tournament, we must make sure that we thank our partners, Yahoo as well as Intel, for making this possible. They've been with us for a few FSLs now, and it's awesome that they are involved in giving women a platform to play competitive Dota with a significant prize pool. Multiple leagues a year. It's just multiple tournaments a year. So it is great to see that, and just want to thank them one more time for making it all possible. With that aside, uh, yeah, it is. It could be the last game. I'd be a little bit sad if it's the last game.
Me too.
What? Why are you laughing?
No, I'm just, I'm glad we both enjoy Dota so much, and we have never-ending love for this game.
The battle
After this, I'm gonna
begins.
find out how she was making fun of me. But we'll find out. Okay, so Baru's go 2 for 2. Nothing special there. I gotta say, I miss the old bounty ruins that used to spawn, give experience and gold, but only to one person. Those were awesome.
Oh, that was a long time ago.
That was, that was back before. But that was so long ago. I had hair on my head. That's how long ago it was.
Oh my gosh, this Wind Ranger set's so pretty, man.
It is. It's like this. She's
Just
got.
thought I should mention.
I completely agree. Like, look at those butterfly wings. Like, they are so
With
cool.
the bird, so nice.
And even the bow is gorgeous. Like, the bow
Yeah.
itself is really nice. Everything about the set is good.
It really is. So, who do you think owns the laning stage this game?
In mid, between the Stormspirit and the Wind Ranger, I
I
think
didn't know the lanes.
all the lanes. All right, I think this is when my knowledge is always weakest in the mid lane. I'm always like, oh, I think Kunkka does well against Crystal Maiden or something like that. But I think Miri should do okay. She has more base attack, slightly more than the Wind Ranger. Nice stack animation. You can harass a bit with the Overlord. So I like the Storm Spirit. Top lane, I think AA is at big risk of dying. Although
I agree with you there.
However, you do have the bear who could play as a bodyguard if stun comes out. Like, he can block the arrows.
Dire's courier.
So-
Ooh, it looks like Linny is in big trouble here. Getting stunned and quite low as well. See, this is the feeling that I had that, Red Horse would be owning this bottom lane. It's just the stun with the shackle, with the rocket barrage. Just everything is so painful here.
To be fair, I do think that the other side, Red Rundown, could also like snowball it. If they can get a couple of levels, they can burst people down, especially Gia. Like Senta Warner does have a lot of burst damage. I wonder if she's gonna go for it or if she's gonna go for retaliate. She's gonna skip retaliate, go for the double edge hoof
Nice.
stomp combo. I like this.
I like it too.
Like, just go for the damage, try to burst them down. Harassing is pointless. Just it's kill or be killed.
Yeah. Gia also just always on point with these sentries, man. She's able to find that observer ward, get that extra 108 gold.
She's map hacking. There's no way she. I'm sorry. She's just so good. Like, in every game, her warding.
I mean, she's 9k MMR. She's literally like top
Dire's
100.
courier has been killed.
No, she's map hacking. Yeah, no, definitely. She earned it. You can see why she's a position 5 goddess.
Yeah, she really is.
Like, she is actually higher ranked than some people playing in DPC. Like, that's.
Oh, for sure.
That's
for
how
sure.
how crazy it is. That's how good she is.
Yeah.
In the meantime, though, nothing has really crazy happened. Mid lane, Storm has taken a bit of an advantage. I got lucky with that prediction, I think. But Aurora could definitely come back from that.
Ooh, the miss from the power shot. I really enjoy watching Storm Spirit in the mid lane though, because like the way that some storms are so efficient with farming
Yes.
with the remnant, it's really nice to see.
Like, when
People know the craft.
They remnant a creep, then they use the overload damage to get like a range creep, and it's like they're so good. Like, you have to be really efficient with everything. Storm is one of those
Yeah.
heroes that the difference between a great storm and a good storm is just massive.
Yeah, that is very true.
Or the difference between an Otomo storm or a Sumail storm is just like
Ooh, it seems like they might be able to get Linny. They have the shackles out as well as the stun coming in. Bonk. Do we have the rocket barrage? Yeah, we do. That is first blood on Jill. Very scary indeed.
deciding that, like, it's kind of weird because Jill had to leave the lane to get that, but it doesn't matter. She's like, yeah, I want to get the first blood. It's worth it, of course. First blood is so much bonus gold. Shizuma was able to get like 30 seconds of free farm, but even then she's still behind Jill. And yeah, I don't know. I guess maybe this bottom lane is just, there's no way they can win it. It's like just gonna be suffering.
Yeah, that's the thing though. It's like, I mean, out of everyone, you really don't want to be feeding kills to Jill,
Are fortified.
because she will take that momentum and she will keep going. She will steamroll with it.
Yeah, and even then, it's like also like Shizuma had such a bad game in the previous one, so we do know that she has a bit of trouble recovering if she's off to a bad start. Centaur does need a couple items. Oh, gee, there you
Ooh,
go.
Gia's in trouble. She will. Oh, nice fairy fire though. Will she be able to juke them? Oh, there's not enough damage, but Linny is very close, and the double edge does finish her off.
Gets it
Still,
in the.
though.
Yeah, gets it in the end.
Created Opium?
I was actually playing a game the other day, and our position 5 was like 0-9, 12 minutes. And I was like, could you please stop feeding? And they go, you can't. They go, supports cannot feed. So,
Oh my gosh.
so yes. Oh, Aurora gets a kill on Miri.
Ooh, wow.
That is
Nicely done.
that is not something I expected to see. But there you go. And Miri, she's not level 6 yet, so that is a big big opening. She was one creep away from level 6. I think she would have been
Ooh,
able to escape if she got that.
that's rough. Well, there it is, the race to level 6. And it
I
seems Aurora managed to get there first.
I know you love watching the mechanics of Storm, but one thing I love about the mid lane is watching when they reach level 6 and how aggressively they play. Like, you see a puck reach level 6, immediate Dream Coil, jump for a kill. And I think
Oh,
that's
so true.
So I think Aurora, that's what Aurora did. She was like, the moment she hit 6, straight away ulti on Miri, get her down, and that's what happened.
Ooh, Lucky with a DD top. I wonder if Miri will go fly to another lane and try to push a tower or stay mid.
And just can go anywhere really and get a kill, right? But
Yeah.
top lane might still be a bit tough. You have to kill the bear, otherwise it's going to go. Actually, Dragon Knight's it's pretty low.
Yeah, it looks. I mean, if our Storm came in top right now, I think she'd be able to wipe him out, but she wants to sit mid, get some farm first.
She's staying mid because she wants to show Aurora she's better than her. She's like,
I
you kill.
see.
That's the mid lane sort of mentality. It's like, you killed me. No. I have to show you I'm better than you. Oh, Shizuma's gonna fall.
Ooh, the unfortunate fate of the offlane sacrifice. They do have that ward though. I think they know that Storm Spirit's coming, so Aurora has TP'd in as well, and the Shackle's going very nicely onto that creep, but she does have the Fairy Fire. Mary looking in to zip in. She does get feared by the bear, and they're still gonna go after Betty, but where's the Electric Vortex? She's stunned from the cold feet. They managed to take out the summoned bear, and they're gonna disengage this fight. A little bit unfortunate there. Oh, the Gaia
Wow.
going down from that power shot. That's a lot of damage.
Right? I mean, sometimes I always think like, oh, power shot's not that damage, and you look at like, oh wait, it's a 450 damage nuke. It's insane. So,
That was pain.
that was definitely pain. Oh,
Ooh, Miri!
the pain continues.
Oh my goodness! Wow, really nice shackle by Aurora.
dude, Aurora's she's showing up. Game 1 on the voice, but wasn't able to do too much. Game 2, she's running the show.
Ooh, Hazel.
Despite-
to pick a fight with Ice Star.
Despite everything, by the way, look at the CS though, heavily favoring Red Horse.
Oh yeah, that is true.
Like,
I mean, I think they generally did really well in their lanes, but ooh, the Wind Ranger is catching up in CS though. I mean, she did get some really good kills, so good on Aurora for that.
Shizuma's the one who's suffering mostly. I think she died once or twice. Either way, she's just not getting the CS.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing though. Jill is looking pretty beefy. The last person you want to look like that too early on.
Especially, and they might go for
Ooh,
more
Hazel
here.
and the Gaia might be in a bit of a pickle. Dark Glow coming out from the back. They have nice arrow that connects with the stun. Hazel is indeed in a lot of trouble now. I don't think there's any way for her to get out of that alive. Goes down.
Beefy. Oh, she was baiting with her life. She's like, it's all right, guys. I'll take one for the team here. So, well played by her.
Let's see. What is Miri up to? She's gonna build that Kaya first, as she's been doing today.
The double.
I really want to see like a fight, like a big fight come out though. I feel like they've all been just kind of these like pick-offs or...
Yeah,
I mean, it's too early to ask for that, I guess.
yeah, right. Like 9 minutes. Like, how bloodthirsty can you be?
Me being greedy.
Yeah, and I was like, why are they all 5 versus 5 mid? They're like, no, that's not how it works. By the way, apparently that's how they do some of the low priority matches in China. They say, all right, we each pick a team. Our team goes top, your team goes bottom. First team to reach the throne wins.
No way!
Like-
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, right. So like, we don't want to waste anyone's time. We just want to push as fast as we can. No fighting.
That's so true.
Because it's like we're all in low priority, where no one wants to be here. Let's just get it over with.
Honestly, that's kind of a good way to do it. I actually really like that. But it looks like we might be getting a fight now. The Gaia. A bit close to the tower. Gia's gonna try to TP out, but she's not seen.
No, it's just like that.
So everyone's safe.
That's really
Yeah, she's
good.
like in a little nook.
Giving her just enough. That's a nice word, nook. I like it.
Yeah, a little nook, breakfast nook.
Yeah. Oh, that's
Ooh,
a good
nice arrow by Ligaya, but I don't think there's any follow up for that.
All right. Well, we are 10 minutes in. The laning stage is officially over. Aurora coming out ahead, but Mira not far behind, and Jill also doing very well for herself. Ice Star on the lone druid. Okay, I mean this is like decent farm. 4K is okay, 10 minutes, but then everyone else is kind of a bit falling behind. Dragon Knight as well as Shizuma on the Centaur War Runner. I'm interested to see what lone druid can do. This Beefy.
Ooh, nice escape by Beefy. Just TP.
Yeah, we were talking about how Jill is a great fighter sort of player, but Lone Druid is one of those heroes that's definitely like equally good to have.
Yeah, so true. It all coming down to the micro. I'm very excited to see like a full scale team fight happen because I wonder how strong this bear is gonna look. That bear is scary, man.
Have you seen wait, is it the panda? I like the panda bear. Have you seen it?
Oh, the panda, Captain Bamboo.
Have you seen a real panda?
Yeah.
Yeah, they're cool. Like
Yeah, they're so cute.
I don't know why they make the pandas so bloodthirsty though in Dota. Like pandas are they're very squishy and
Because everyone's bloodthirsty in Dota.
yeah, but aren't like has there ever been a death by panda?
I'm sure there has to have been.
I don't think so. I don't think anyone's been killed by a panda.
The AA is literally like a walking ice cube.
I mean, he's a bear. Right? He's not like a dangerous bear. He's like a soft bear. He's nice.
Huh. Okay,
Yeah,
well,
I mean, that's
that's a nice ward though.
That's the conversation. All right.
Yeah, that's about it. It's a nice ward though by Linny.
Mm.
Gives you a lot of vision near the tower, especially if they want to push it.
They do get the haste ruin secured here. Moonlight Shadow
Ooh,
used.
there's MLS.
Oh, as well
Smoke
as the
as
smoke.
well. But I think Star knows
Ice-
he's playing safe by this tower.
I saw was like, all right, I feel like there's a
Ooh.
lot of things going on around me, so I just don't want to be here. She just make it out to safety. Good for her.
Smart move. Now she's on TV bottom. They're gonna take a free tier 1 tower bottom, I believe.
Big commitment, by the way. A smoke, and as well as the moonlight shot. Like that was a lot of things that were being used, and they just go push bottom.
Yeah.
This might be their
Towers.
This would be their first tower if they can get it. So definitely. Oh wow, they're 2 towers behind on running down.
And they do have the wave push out the top tower as well. I'm actually wondering. I want to see them all TP bot and fight it, but I think that's not the play that they want to do. So they're gonna try to push out this top tier 2 tower, which is, is a good move.
Yeah, actually, they could be able to get this tower on the Radiant side. Hazel, like she's already got the tower down to about 40%.
Shizuma coming in to defend the tower. But that's not bad. This tower being 50% health
It's huge,
and
yeah.
they just getting them just getting the tier 1 bottom.
Yeah, it's a good. I mean, next time they push top, they might be able to get it, and suddenly you have the outpost as well.
Ooh,
But
look, Hazel's not in a very good
Hazel.
position. She's gonna get shackled for sure, and I mean she did take one for the team there.
She took 3 ultimates, poor girl. Like they do not like her. Yes, her Pango in the previous game was easily MVP, and this game they're like, all right, you're not getting the same performance. I like the item she's going for, by the way. She's going for her first item, Heaven's Halberd. Fantastic against the Wind Ranger. You get that.
Very nice.
You still the focus
And the
fire.
bear.
Yeah, but the bear is only 3 seconds compared to the focus fire 5 seconds. Like,
Oh yeah, definitely.
so it's like even better. Like it's good against both, but it's even better against the Wind Ranger.
Very true. I agree with you there.
Or
Oh, the Storm Spirit changed the item from Kaya to Orchid. I like that as well. And there she goes. She's zipping in onto Aurora with that Bloodthorn as well.
so
Miri?
close.
Or not the Bloodthorn, the Orchid. But the Curse Crown goes off onto Miri. Linny is in a bit of a situation where she'll get caught by the shackle and die.
Yeah, that was a bit of a weird. I mean, it was a great save by Lady. Like, no way Aura makes it out alive without that terrorize. But then she kind of was like, "All right, team, I'm gonna go in." And she looks around, and there's no one with her. Oh, and no, Dragon Knight switched back to the Blink Dagger. I'm telling you, they're messing with us.
I know. I see these items queued, and I'm like, oh no, okay, never mind.
Because I was like, "Oh, Heaven's Help, that's a great item. Let's go for it. Makes sense." And then she's like, "Nah." I was
Oh,
just.
this bear.
I was just joshing with you guys. Alright. Yeah, look at that. Keen optic for Gia on the Shadow Shaman. Beautiful.
That is a nice. Yeah, Keen Optic is a really
Radiant's
good
top
item.
tower is under
And I
attack.
think she's not far away from the Aether Lines. What's on the courier? Something's she already has the arcane boots, so she can disassemble. Boots, sorry, Mask of Madness available on Spirit Bear, going for the Deso after, so just a ton of damage. Overall, though, the game is going in terms of Red Horse's fate. Mira's farming up Storm, Jill is also the same. Not quite as aggressive as they were in Game 1, though, you gotta say. Like, they are definitely a little bit more, a little bit calmer
Dire's
this one.
bottom tower has fallen.
They dropped that snakes for the bottom tier 1
Dire's
tower.
bottom tower is under attack.
It seems, I don't know, it just feels like a kind of a weird stalemate. It definitely does not feel as stompy as like the last game.
Yeah, for sure. I mean, we're only 10 kills in 16 minutes. This is... What is this? It's like a League of Legends game or something. What the hell?
League of Legends game.
Well, was there like a League of Legends game that ended with like 3 kills after 30 minutes or something like that? I was like, oh my god. Like, what do the casters talk about at this point, you know?
Yeah, there's the 5-man smoke as well. Oh, but it already being popped by Hazel, just standing in the mid lane. I don't think they're gonna be able to make anything of this smoke either, unless we have Aurora and Linny walking around.
Gia breaks
Might
it.
hit Gia. Oh, very nice break. It feels like there's been these smokes, but they've just been very underwhelming.
Right? Like both teams are really smart in breaking them, you know? Like the way Gio was standing at the top, she's like, I think they're coming this way, and then she breaks. And Hazel breaks the one in the middle. It's like, all right. And then the Dire's like, well, we tried. Let's go back to farming.
Dire's
Yeah, let's
bottom
see.
tower is under
Oh.
Betty, she has the high ground. She does see Gia with the bear. They're gonna back off.
Gia was able to get that Observe reward though. That's a big deal, you know? And, oh, she's
Ooh,
walking by
oh my
herself.
gosh, she's quite alone. This is very scary. Oh, they used the Centaur ult for
What the-
Gia!
What
Oh
the
my
hell? I mean,
Gia has been like
Radiant's
doing like a
structures
lot
are
of very
fortified.
impactful stuff, you know?
that like the warding has always been on point, but now she's like, all right, guys, I want to die, and then they run away from her. She's like, what the hell?
I think they all pretty basically probably thought that there was a lot of backup behind Gia, but when there was literally no one there.
Right? It's just, oh god. Well, great play. Like that is the Stampede gone. That is a huge amount of your team fight. And Aurora.
Oh, that blink onto Aurora with the stun. Very nicely done. Aurora is getting very low, and there's
Whoa.
the guy to finish off. The Betty's bear is stuck between the snakes, so she can't really move anywhere, hit anyone. The stun also comes off. Hazel is in between the snakes. Betty is being held by the shackles, and she is going to take a decent amount of damage. The arrow does connect as well. Hazel's just going to right-click her to death, and she gets finished off by Ligaya. Very well done. That is kind of the first big team fight we've seen.
Yeah, everyone was involved. Mira got caught. I think she got caught by the Terrorize and the Cold Fear or something like that. She wasn't able to make it out. But then the bear got caught inside the war trap. Like, my god, you know, can Gia, like, are we officially simping for her yet, or is that like? Because
I think so.
like that, she was able to trap the bear inside it. That was very, very impressive. And they really get 2 cores. Aurora died very fast in that fight.
I mean, it's just so clear that like Gia is just next level. Like she is like
Dire's
top
middle tower
100
is under
for
attack.
this exact reason.
She is the Shadow Shaman, you know.
She is.
All right, so Mirana, she's got the
Dire's
Yule
top
Scepter
tower
now.
is under attack.
It's okay, you know. Yeah, it helps you set up some arrows, especially if people stampede. You really need it then. I haven't really felt Beefy's impact as much as I was thinking. She was expecting. Oh, Shaft Shot comes
nice
out.
leap.
Yeah, good jump. She was like, I'll turn around, make sure the jump comes out exactly as I want. And Philosopher's Stone
Dire's
comes
top tower
out
is
for the
under
dire
attack.
side. I wonder if it's worth it for iStar to take it.
The Philosopher's Stone for like the actual hero to take it?
Yeah, like, is it worth it for the Laundry? Like, does he really attack that much? Not really,
Yeah,
right?
I mean, well, I don't know. Maybe farming, it might slow you down like a tad bit. So, you know, I don't know. Maybe it would. But they're going out for this 2-man smoke on Gia and Hazel.
So Aurora,
Ooh, very nice. Haste Rune, they're waiting.
Dire's middle
They
tower is
know
under
that.
attack.
Oh, they know they're there.
Oh!
Oh, Gia! The smoke pop, but oh, there's
What the hell?
Ult, and they're managed to take Linny out very fast. Miri's gonna try to chase the supports. Beefy looks like she's gonna go down as well. Shizuma pretty tanky, but it might not seem tanky enough. Oh my gosh, Miri! Very nice play, zipping in there.
It's official. They cannot fight without the BKB on Aurora. Like Wind Ranger, she's going for that BKB. She has the 2 components, not the recipe yet, and it's like, yeah, you guys can't fight. There's no way to take it. Even though they get a jump on Shadow Shaman, Shadow Shaman, not exactly the tankiest girl. They still are so hesitant to go in for the pickoff.
Wow. Wait, did Gia die there?
No, she lived.
She didn't die.
Has fallen.
Yeah, that's
Oh my gosh, that's so wild.
like that's the big problem right there. Is that you expanded so much to go for her, and you just didn't get. You blink in, stampede, get the stun off, and just gives you nothing in the end.
That was such a great play though. Did you see they really waited out that
Yeah.
haste rune?
And there, oh, here we go, or maybe Hazel. Nope.
Oh,
just-
nice blink.
and-
Fast hands. We love it.
By the way, iStar's real name is Betty.
Yeah, that's why I keep like going back and forth towards Betty and Isa because I'm so used to calling her Betty.
Dire's
Is it like Betty short? Is it like short for Elizabeth, or is it Betty?
I don't know. I think it's just Betty.
Alright, she calls herself Betty. That's all that matters, right? She's her name.
I have no clue.
I don't know why she does it, but she's Betty.
Radiant's bottom
Yep,
tower
she's
is
just
under
Betty.
attack.
Well, so it looks like they're just kind of chilling out here. Are they
Yeah.
going for a 5-man smoke or, you know, the gang
There's-
is just together.
There's no good wards to smoke too. On the other side, though, the Radiant, they are
Ooh.
going for it. Oh,
They're gonna
come
wait this rune
on.
again, unless Jill
Oh, they
picks it
know.
up, and so they know they're gonna go in. Hazel with the blink and the stun onto Betty, with the backline getting jumped on by Miri. The fear catching her off guard, but oh my gosh, iStar is not enough. There's too much damage output with that double damage in Aurora. Looks like she's gonna go down as well. She cannot run away from this one, and the guy's gonna try to chase after the Centaur. The Yules is very nice for the setup with the arrow that does not disconnect, but it seems that we might have enough damage. We have the breathe fire, but they don't chase. Very interesting. I think I would have definitely dove for that, but maybe just because I'm greedy.
Yeah, like that's all right. We already killed so many people and forced the buyback. It seems mean to go for that kill afterwards. And it's like, all right. We had our fun. And yeah, snakes weren't even expanded in that previous fight, so it feels like it's kind of overish, honestly. I mean, I don't know. Run it down. They just didn't press on their aggression. They just didn't do anything in the mid game, you know. Oh, here we go.
Very true, but a really nice stun by Shizuma. But Mary's able to get away. The snakes are still hitting at the racks. Will they finish them?
They
the range
might.
Maybe.
Oh, so close. No,
Melee
they-
rack not going down? Sag. But yeah, I totally know what you mean. It's definitely looking like GG. I just really think it's the skill level. I like Gia, man. She's on a whole another level.
By the way, I love that I have the game open on our client as well as on Dota, and I have a different background for Dota, so it's like, oh wow, it looks so like dark and stuff. When it's like you look at the client, it looks so nice and bright and everything.
Oh, same.
And I was switching. I'm like, am I watching the same game? This looks very different.
Let's see. What does our gyro have?
Everything, Aghanim's.
Ags, Morbid Crystallis. Wow, and that BKB is gonna come up very, very soon.
I feel like there's just what could they do? Could they jump on the Shadow Shaman, the Mirana as well? Like these guys do not have a lot of HP. Storm Spirit as well is not like she's very killable if you can just get your hands on her. But
I don't know. It just doesn't look like there's like anyone they can jump on at this point.
we've seen them actually land good stomps. What do you call it? Hoof stomps from the Centaur, but they always worry about following up. You know, they're like, okay,
Yeah.
go. And then the Shizuma jumps in. And everyone was like, wait, whoa. I was only joking when I said go. And I was like I was just you fell for it. I didn't want to go.
Oh, here we go. We're looking at maybe another fight with the 4 of them smoked out. Storm Spirit falling behind.
Look at that
They
ward though.
do
Holy crap.
see Linny, but they're not able to connect. The stun does come out on Shizuma, and Shizuma looks like she will go down the arrow along with the shackles soon to come. There they are. Very nicely done. Oh my god! And Mary just dipping all the way down the lane to kill off Beefy. Wow, that's a lot of damage. And that's a lot of mana too, but oh my goodness. That's ridiculous. And that's gonna look like a free Roche as well. No Ice Blast either.
Yeah, the Ice Blast was a little cute. You know, just threw the Ice Blast immediately, so it detonated. He didn't even hit the Dragon Knight with it. It's 5% chance for the Dire to take it. Do you think that's realistic, or maybe even a bit positive?
I don't think it's very realistic.
It's like 5% seems like a lot.
5% is a big copium.
Windranger still does not needs 1,600 gold to get the BKB, and I feel like without the BKB, there's no way she can fight. Dark Willow on the way to Ewell's, but still very far. AA has the Philosopher's Stone, but so far all it's done is just, you know, plump her up so that she gives even more gold to the enemy when she dies. Centaur Warriors got the Blink Dagger, got the Plate Mail on the way to Lotus Orb, but again, very far off. There's no item I can see that's coming out anytime soon that can sort of change the game a significant margin right now.
They're gonna look to push up high ground now. The snakes do come out. They're gonna do so much damage as they always do. Gia is just, oh my gosh. Those snakes with that zap. And there it is, the big zip, but no electric vortex. They're just gonna play it safe. They're gonna get these towers. And the racks as well. Dragon form is popped. Linny coming close to the Cursed Crown. It's not really gonna do much. There's a Brambles, but doesn't connect. Oh, Shizuma jumping in. Will this be the death of her? She is hexed. And oh my gosh, she melts like paper. Centaur, rest in peace. There's the ulti from the Gyrocopter Linny. Getting very low. The bear though, now dead.
Yeah. There's the second bear though. But like, to what end, right? Even if you kill Jill, she's got the Aegis for another 3 minutes and a half as well. And also you already lost the rack, so it's like, and I was like, I want to find the positive. You know, this is our potentially last game if Red Horse wins, but it's like, it feels it's a little bit of stomper so far.
Yeah, I mean, I'm just very like impressed how careful like they are as well, because like they didn't just go from top racks to middle racks. Like they're taking their time. They want to secure this win. They don't want to make any like sloppy decisions. They're not really taking any huge risks either, but you know, it's still working out in their favor.
They are definitely inflicting maximum emotional damage. That is for sure. You know, like let's drag it out just a little bit.
The tensions must be high though. I mean, after losing the first game, this is really like the end all be all. This is it.
Yeah, it is, and it's still, the thing is, it's still kinda maybe winnable if you can get a good move stomp to a 2-3 man Ice Blast, to a Dark World Terrorize. There's a good amount of damage coming out from the Lone Druid as well as the Wind Ranger. Like, it's not over. Oh, that bear cannot
Hazel
die.
Jumping in onto the bear. The bear is shackled as well, and that is looking like the death of the little baby panda.
30 seconds with no bear. Not too long though. At least like 30 seconds is not that bad.
Whoa, Miri killing Aurora by herself. Where did that come from? They do have the buyback though, and Miri does not have mana. But I still think it doesn't matter. Shizuma playing by herself, jumping in alone. The fear does connect to a lot of people. Jill though doing so much damage. It is actually insane. It's a triple kill for Jill. Oh my gosh, make it stop! It might look like a rampage. Pause, chat. But Mary takes the kill onto iStar, and that's a GG. A 2-0, and those are your finalists.
That was the final match of the tournament. We were hoping for a little bit more fireworks coming out, but Red Horse, the way they played, the way they were super careful, like you said, they didn't do the lane stage didn't go incredibly well for them. Like, it was actually went decently for Rundown, but they just stuck together. Really good smoke breaks, really good warding. I don't know, just fantastic performance out of them. Well-deserved victory. Run it down, they still take home $250. You know, that's pretty good. That is something to like have fun with. But in the end, it is all the way for Red Horse. Fantastic performance.
Yeah, well, I mean that the first game of the first series today, that
The
was
best.
quite, yeah, that was definitely the best of the games today. And that also looked like quite a struggle for Red Horse, but man,
Mm.
they really they got it together and they just managed to steamroll every single game then on.
Yeah, it's. I think Gia has been MVP of the team as a position 5. You know, that's not something that's easy to do, but she has. Mary, she had a few tough games in the beginning, but then she really came back, especially in that last series. Jill also stand out with as the carry. Hazel is the Hazel, Queen
The
Hazel,
Hazel.
Queen Hazel. That Pango performance was amazing. I feel like the Pango
Yeah.
performance was her best. And Lagai just been consistent. Like she's like the Mira from Team Spirit. You know, we don't really notice her that much, but she's always having that impact.
Yeah, she's consistent across the board. Even when her performance on ES connecting
Mhm.
those ink swells with the Grim, like those couple of games, those were so good. And her Mirana has been really awesome as well. She's always really perfectly stacking these stuns.
Yes. Going with the Yule Scepter as well. Well, they always pair up with something like a Dragon Knight or a Sand King or something with a stun to set her up, and she does it. She does it every time. So, Legaia, like they all played so well. Like it is just so well earned. You know, you look at it, you're like, yeah, there's no reason why they couldn't win it.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is FSL, the first Open of the year. Congratulations to Red Horse. We want to thank our partners Intel and Yahoo again for making this possible. FSL is an all-women tournament. We start off with 14 teams, so that's a lot. Like 70 ladies got to have their taste of the competitive scene, and we want to see even more next time. I'm Atomo. This is Sophie. Sophie, do you have any shout-outs? Do you want to say hi to your mom or anything like that?
No, shout out to all the awesome women that played this tournament. Yeah.
Yeah, again, I want to say thanks to Intel and Yahoo, and I want to shout out to my mom. Yeah, hi mom, thanks for watching. She never watches anyway, but I always hope that one day she does, and she catches me saying hi to her right at that specific moment. But yeah, it's been a great tournament. Yesterday we had Mike Lee Phoenix. Today we have Sophie and me, and we want to also thank the production for making all of this possible. They've been amazing to work with. All the teams for participating. It's win or lose, you've all been amazing to watch. All right, there she goes.
That was awesome.
I was waiting for
That was a
Sophie.
really good, day of games. Like what we said. We hope that we see some good Dota, and we did indeed.
Yeah. All right, well, that will be all from us. We'll see you guys hopefully the next FSL. Make sure you follow Sophie. She is the social media manager for Talon, so she has all the slappest of memes
Oh
available.
God.
All right, well, we'll see you guys next time. Have a good day. Happy pubbing, and see you guys.